Alright, so some people were doing older cell towers last night on the Discord channel, and several people seem to agree that number 33 was a difficult one. So I'm going to take a look at it. I thought it would be interesting to look at one that people were having trouble with. I mean, the obvious thing is bring here, but it could also be bring or brings. So we've got a few options for brings. Now, brig is also a word, or brigs, but I don't think it's gonna be brig, because then the N is kind of stuck here, NP. So, that's the question. If we do the bring up here, what are you gonna do with this N here? NP, NG? No. No, I don't think that's gonna work, so I think you gotta do bring down here. This I still. And then, do you do the S or not? That's the question. Ah, now, interesting. If we do it like this, then what do you do with this N? So maybe it's not bring. The B has to go with the R, I think. It can't be BN. And then from R, it's gotta go to the I. But what are you doing with that other N up there? Oh, it could be like this? But then, what's this N doing? Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's not start up there. Let's start at the bottom, see what we can do. So reds. Sands. Those are possibilities. If we do reds and sand, then what's gonna happen with this L? Yeah, the L is the tricky part here, because unless it's, yeah, if the word starts with the L, it's gotta go L-E. And then, yeah, so the L can't be the start of a word, which means it has to come, something has to come, you have to come from somewhere to the L. And it's not gonna be the S, I don't think. It could be the N, it can't be the N, so it's gotta be either the A or the I. S-A, or U even, potentially. Could do something like, oh, but no, you have to use the, right, so if you're gonna use the A or the U, you've gotta use the S. This is interesting. This makes sail. But what's going on down here? Okay, so, well, this is a tricky one. So, I'm having trouble at the bottom and the top, both. Okay, what could this be if it's not bring? Right? Brisk, no. I said we could do brig. The problem is this N. If we don't connect the I to the N, what is this N gonna do? NI? We can't do NI because the G would be lost in nowhere land. So this N has to be with this I. But if this N is with this I, then what is this N doing? And we can't have both. Oh! Bringing. We use, so I was trying to figure out, is it bring with this, or is it bring down here? It's bringing. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. We could do read, we could do stud, we could do stunt. Protest. Protest would be good here. Then what's gonna happen with the C though? Could also be protect. Then you'd have two S's here. This is a tricky one. Okay, so this S, ST, stunt or stuns or stud. All right, maybe we better look at the R. So if we do R-A-D, I think you need to have the E. I mean, we could do just read. We did stunt, this would be deer and harp. If we do deer, then we're gonna have H-A-P-P-Y, but then the L, You can't do happily because the I has to come before the L. So not deer. Okay, so let's get rid of read. If it's not read, then it's got to be R-A-D. No matter what, the R has to have the D connected somehow. It's got to be R-A-D or R-E-A-D. And it can't be radar. Rad. Either way, I don't think the H connects to that. So H-A... If we do... I mean, we could do harp. But then what's going to happen over here? And if we don't use the R, then... Hapling. That's not a thing. Okay, vying would be good here. Vying. But apply is pretty good too. But then you can't do vying. Applying. Applying is good. Applying is really good. Okay, I'm gonna go with applying. I think that's good. This has to be read. Oh, and then we've got harm. Okay. So read. Harm. Student. Student. There we go. That was the one I was having trouble finding. Student. Okay. And then we can do protest. Division. Division. Yes, division. Scott. No. Ooh. What's going on here? Oh, it might be students. Ah. If it's students, it would still be. No? Huh. Maybe it is protect. But if it's protect, then this S is gonna be a problem. All right, let's stick over here. We'll come back to that. Proposal. Proposal is good. Hundreds. Hundreds is a good one. Chain. Yep, chain. We've got cell. We've got something ling. I guess ling is a word, but feels like that's gonna be the end of something. Oh, fling. It could be fling. But then what's gonna happen with oh, filing. Filing. But I don't know what's happening up here then. Filing. I mean, you could do refiling, but then this Y is stuck out in the middle of nowhere. Let's do filing. If we did protect, then you'd have such... so close. So students could have the S for students. If this isn't protest... Oh, it could be protect down the left side here with the other T. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. It's protect down here. Yeah, and then story. And then it's students. Alright, so I made a few mistakes on that one, but I did get through it, so, you know, there we go. That's something. So that was a little bit of a tricky one. There was a lot of possibilities. Bringing at the beginning was a tricky... I don't know why I kept thinking bring here or bring there, and I didn't think to use both ings. So anyways, there you go. That was cell tower number 33. When you go to play cell tower, you can click on the little menu up here and choose whichever puzzle you want to and play the old ones. So let me know how you did with this cell tower. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. Okay, so we got a bunch of reds with house, and now we got a bunch of yellows with flyer. I don't think thonk is a word. No, it's not. Yeah, I think it's gonna be wheel. Let's guess wheel. Oh, it was a wheel. Oh. So close. All right.